Alrighty, welcome back everyone. Happy Friday evening. Today starts our challenge run. We're gonna try to get every ribbon for every Pokemon that we can. Snorlax isn't getting a mono rock ribbon. That's not gonna happen. But, oops, I forgot. I actually have to go into challenge runs now. So we're just gonna start off somewhat easy. We're gonna go mono normal. We're gonna get all of those. And then inverse battle. It makes complete sense. With inverse, nothing resists normal type. Yo, Epsilon, what's going on? Been a while. Yeah, nothing resists normal type, so just give this a shot. So something I do want to check. I think I have to go into here for it. Yeah, so we can look over here what we still need. But how I'm going to approach this is we're going to just sort by cost. So Arceus will be first. So we will use that as kind of our go-to. Don't want Cosmic Power and Nurture. Right, I forgot. It's storming again? Oh no. It's alright here right now, but we had a pretty bad one come through last night. Man, like all of his moves have 5 power points. I'm just gonna go quick attack. Yeah, that at least has 10. I want to keep Astral Barrage just for the spread move. But with all that being said, I am going to go Modest in case we find like a Hyper Voice. Okay, so that'll be our first one. Yeah, I'm finally diversifying a little bit away from just straight up shiny hunting Epsilon. So, since part of it is I want to get every ribbon for every Pokemon, we're starting it now. Alright, and then after that, what we're going to do is we're going to try to pick normal types that don't show up often. We could actually just straight up run type Null right now. Or like Blood Moon or Saluna. We actually run a bunch of these. Let's run the Blood Moon. Oh no, sorry, we made our Arceus Modest. So we'll run this. These two, the Arceus and the type Null, when we get to the mono type ones outside of normal, they're going to be the toughest. I have to say what mono type challenge I'm doing and then find the appropriate disc and plate for them during the run. It's gonna suck. We'll get there. Guess I also could have checked. There's no normal types today in Pokerus. Alright, let's see how this goes. There's like no Honey Gatherer or anything here. Like we could have brought like Teddiursa. Unless Teddiursa already has it? It has maximum friendship. That's what it is. Okay. So I wonder if it loses maximum friendship if it loses the ribbon. We'll give this a shot. Right, Astral Barrage is now actually effective against things. I forgot that we did make inverse typing. That's something I'll keep in mind. Alright, so I've been grinding so many candies lately that I have to get out of that mindset. So normally here, I'd actually reroll, and if I couldn't reroll, I'd take the Pokeball. If we max out Pokeball, we get more rare candies for our Pokeball. We actually need to beat the run now. I should be catching these. Yeah, I should be catching these. Alright, mono normal. The poison killed it. Okay, we got that one. So many Pidgey candies. Yeah, I have to keep that in mind. I should probably put this on the Astro Barrage. Just, we're probably going to be spamming it a lot if we do double battles. Silk Scarf seems good. Just for our team in general. Venonat is not normal type. We have 7 of those for now. Meowth? I was hoping it wouldn't KO. That's fine. I'm gonna go no retreat here. And then we can just quick attack. No. I've been farming iron leaves. A multi-lens this early on? That would actually be really good on type null, because combat torque and dire claw. Also high friendship. Okay. It'll get there. Hey Josh, your random T win is currently Varoom, Cranidos, Skiddo, and Chikorita. That's not super encouraging, but at least they do have some stuff they can do, which is kind of cool. How far along in it are you so far? Alright. This isn't a bad team so far. Take that. Can we just Astro Barrage here? Yeah. Got Macrocosmos? Yeah, that's a little rough with that team. I mean, you've got Skiddo and Chikorita, but still. Okay. I'm actually kind of glad we found Lechonk. Lechonk can get Covet, so that might help us out with some mystery events. Zigzagoon. It's like Zigzagoon feels like one of the utility pieces I'll want to start bringing eventually. Okay. Wish I had this type of Soothe Bell luck when I'm actually doing stuff. You don't have max friendship. So let's put it on him just to try to get the friendship ribbon. And see how that goes. Alright, that finishes off Astro Barrage. So Dire Claw is not effective, so we'll just go Combat Torque. Doesn't matter. We're getting a pretty decent selection of Pokeballs, but we're using Arceus and Type Null, so I'm actually going to try the Experience Charm here. Lumberry is going to be important. The reason I'd want to bring Zigzagoon later is because it does get pickup. Alright, where is... Like, I re-roll very often when I'm farming candies. I still don't have this type of Soothe Bell luck with that. And maybe I should be putting it on Type Null, just so it gets its evolution. Let's do this. Thing is, like, we already have... Welcome back, Axel. Did you get anything good? I'll take this. It lived. I'm not going to use it, but it's an extra Flamingo candy. That actually sounds really good. I haven't eaten much today, so that does sound good. Pokeball. I actually haven't had Chinese in a while. I've had more like pad thai than Chinese, but like a lo mein actually sounds pretty good right now. Let's take this. I'm just gonna take this. It's like... We can use Calm Mind multiple times, is the biggest thing. It just doesn't boost our speed. Or, like, our defense. Yeah. Maybe it's something I do later. For, like, Eternatus. If we get there. I'm not sure I'm going to get there. I've not really done challenge runs before, and my mind is not set up to think about them in that way. Like, my mind isn't thinking of, like, alright, I actually have to play through a challenge run. I have to beat Eternatus at the end. Usually it's, okay, I'm going to Master Ball it. Power Gem doesn't seem bad on it. It's a multi-attack. Again, it gets Hyper Voice. Oops. At 27. Okay. That's actually pretty early on, all things considered. Gavaroon's passive? That's helpful, Josh. Is it Levitate? It's not Earth Eater, but I'm pretty sure it's Levitate. I'm fine taking the double battle here. Try to do a physical attack set on Arceus. Yeah, I mean, it can work, but he just seems to have more for this. I had to get something on him. I want to say like an egg move, and I was just doing Modest because Astral Barrage Hyper Voice. Spread moves. Gotta go fast. There we go. Alright, I think we're good now. We can drop quick attack. Maybe I should take it when we attack. There's Covet that I was talking about. Again, hopefully it will help with mystery events. I mean, you're not wrong. Cool. Target attack stat, I don't care about. I will have to start looking out for things that, like, debuff Eternatus, though. We have... no. At least we'll probably have access to Mega Pidgeot. So what I'm kind of planning on doing for a lot of these runs, too, is, like, if I'm doing Monotype or Mono-Normal, I want to find, like, one carry I can just use for all of them, and then do other 5 members of the team things I need to get the ribbons on. I don't know who that's going to be for Normal, though. So that's going to be something interesting, like, as I go through the generations too. And, like, some of the types, it's like, what is that going to look like? I'll take that. So I'm looking forward to that quite a bit. It's just like kind of discovering new carries and thinking about Pokemon I haven't thought of much. Yeah. I'm gonna take the Pokeball. I think it's Big Nugget here. Normal type and inverse typing, Cloney. We're getting multiple done at once. Because apparently you can get more than one ribbon per run. So, we're going to start somewhat easy with this pairing because it makes sense. And then I'm sure I'll start ratcheting things up a little bit. There's Hyper Voice. I think I'm going to drop the Earth Power. Or the Power Gem. Yeah. I'm going to have to remember when we fight Eternatus that, like, the typing I need is different than what I think. So now it's Hyper Voice and then Combat Torque. This will also hopefully allow us to start getting friendship ribbons on things we're missing as well. We'll go recover on that. I'd like to get him something that hits a second time, because we already have a multi-lens on him. So if we get something that has a secondary effect, that'd be really cool. Reviver Seed? Yeah. Seems really strong. Yeah, Frida's up. Where's Pretty Girl? Hi, Pretty Girl. Just did Mono Ghost Run. Dragapult with 2 multi-lens. Yeah. That's insane. He might be. We'll see, Josh. If I can get set up, I will. Can I do it at 50? Cloney? That alright? Try to think if there's anything on the island. There's not much in C either. Are there any normal types on the island? If I do the free decay when I get to floor 50. In Hearthstone, fair enough. Oh, Axel. Sorry, I didn't. I thought that was cloning. Yeah. You okay if I do it at wave 50, Axel? You asked about Frida. And then I saw someone redeemed it. I didn't even look at the name. That's my bad. Excuse me. Okay. I appreciate it. Now you have multi-attack. We'll take it over Crush Claw. The thing that's kind of going to suck now, though, we're going to have our item pool diluted with plates and discs, but we can't take them. And that's gonna suck. So we'll see how this goes. I'll see, Ibiki, like, I appreciate it. We're not gonna take laser focus. I'm gonna take the magnet. Because electric's gonna be super effective against Eternatus. I just don't know if we'll get anything for it yet. But Hearthstone, yeah. I haven't played actual Hearthstone since like Goblins. But I used to play Battlegrounds. I'm just gonna put this on Savali for now, but attack stat. Right, Golden Punch is definitely gonna help. Man, it's so weird thinking about the game like this now. Instead of just, like, being able to blast through waves kind of on autopilot. Yeah, it's definitely something I'm going to have to get used to. We already have Covet. I'm still going to take it over Echoed Voice. These all kind of suck. I'll take that. Again, at least we have this. And yeah, we're going to take Sucker Punch over Assurance. Berry Pouch? I mean, Berry Pouch is good. We just don't have, like, a pickup mon to really take advantage of it. Does Ice Cave have any normal types? Got the trade fodder and Golbat? Yeah, I mean, Crobat's gonna be good. Ice Cave can go to Snowy Forest, which could give us a Hisuian Zoroark. It can also give us Ursaluna, or like Ursaring and Ursaluna. I think that's the play. Yeah, I think that's the play. Let's do Free to Cam. Free to Cam. Also, hi. Sorry for the jump scare, everybody. Yeah, exactly. Nobody wants to see that. Free to girl. Come here, pretty puppy. Hey. What's going on? Oh, you're gonna do a big stretch? You're gonna do a big stretch? Hi. Who's a good girl? Oh, yeah. What a good puppy. You don't know what's going on, but you know you're getting attention. You know you're getting lots of attention. Yeah, look at that. Oh, who's a good girl? Oh, is that the spot? Is that the spot right there? Oh, yeah. So yes, for those that don't know, this is Frida. This is my puppy. The best girl in the whole wide world. She is a princess. She is a user. And she knows it, because she can get away with it. Oh, is Twitch being a pain? Oh, yeah. You want more pets? Okay. I can do that for you. What do you mean an ad? I put it so they didn't happen for an hour after I started stream. Yeah, no, that's... And there was no alert either on it for me. Yeah, that's not great. Sorry, am I neglecting you? Oh, yeah. Who's a good girl? I guess I'll just keep the free-to-cam going until everyone gets back from ads. Because what a good girl she is. Yeah. What a pretty girl. Yes, you're acting like I don't pet you throughout the entire day. Throughout the entire day. Yeah, as you can tell, for one and back, yeah, I don't know what happened, Cloney. I thought I set it up so pre-rolls didn't happen for an hour after I started stream. No. Here's a good girl. Sorry, she was sniffing at my trash can. Here's a good girl. Oh, yeah. Got room to evolve, getting everything ready? Nice, Josh. Frida. Sit. Good girl. If I do Cloney, it's not gonna be... It's gonna be next to nothing. That's not my priority right now. I was trying to set it up that kind of you guys don't get pre-rolls at all, and I take hour-long, or 3-minute breaks every hour. That's what I was hoping for, so I don't know why you guys are getting ads in the middle of stream when I didn't start it. Very, very weird. Who's a good girl? Oh, there's the spot. There's the spot. Yep. Turning her head sideways. Oh, yeah. Right there. Right, shake. You're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Okay. I think we're all done. I think we're all done. You're a good girl. Anyway, this is Frida Girl. That's the Frida cam. There you are, pretty puppy. Okay. All done. See, and then she gives me these eyes. And like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with that? Like, if you guys look into those eyes, you can hear Sarah McLachlan in the background. Yeah, she's a user. She knows how to get what she wants. See, look at her. Look at the pretty puppy. Oh, yeah. Are you a spoiled puppy? Are you a spoiled puppy? Alright. All done. No. Good girl. There we go. I will now fix my camera. Actually, fixed pretty quickly. Cool. There you go, Axel. Hopefully it was worth it for Frida Girl. No, she does, in the arms of an angel that plays on like the SPCA commercials here in the States. I don't want to play it in case I get like copyrighted or whatever. But if you look it up, like it gets played all the time here in the States for like SPCA. Yeah. I'm gonna take the third Soothe Bell, but true. Let me do that real quick. There you go. Don't need agility. Oh no, hail is coming down. I didn't think about that. That's gonna suck. Carvos and HP. I can live with that. Almost. That's crazy. I hate hail so much. That one. Yeah, that one. No, you're staying there. Freaking hail, man. Do this. Right, we're at least getting a Pidgey. Yeah, that's about right. Not as bad for me as like all the extra vowels in French. That always throws me for a loop and I don't even speak French. They're pretty far behind. Did you really just censor French? That's a choice. Second amulet coin? There was a Smash Brothers player, Gluttony, and his like fan club was like the French Dimension or something. The 1940s might beg to differ. I'm just gonna take the big nugget. I mean, if I'm already taking recoil damage, I might as well just do it all. Alright. My bad. Oh, freaking Snow Cloak works in the hail, too? Hell no. Yeah, that adds up. Wonder how many interactions the Teutons and the Gauls had. I mean, I'm sure they had disputes. I just don't know of any large-scale wars off the top of my head. Ferret is a normal type we could grab. Yeah, I get that. Still, some of those tribes got to be pretty beefy. Why did I use no retreat? We're in the 60s. Did it really do that little? Wow. Take Earth Power over Mud Shot. X attack isn't going to do a ton for us because, like, we're mostly using Arceus. I could just take the Nugget. Yeah, we have to, Oh, okay. So we have 2 amulet coins for the money. Mega Meganium has Mega Soul in this game, right? I feel like I remember that's what they gave it. I remember when I went over to France, like, for a couple weeks, my family and I were touring around with my sister because she's fluent in French. And so we were going through this old castle, and there was this, like, little pyramid. They looked like cannonballs on, like, one of the upper floors. So my sister and I were looking at it, and there wasn't any marker for it or anything telling us what it was. So my sister asked me, like, what do you think these are? I said, oh, they're probably gallstones. And she looks at me a little confused. She walks away. Like 30 seconds later, she turns around and says to me from across the room, fuck you. I'm like, all right, that made me happy. That's winning. Yep, exactly. It was at this moment we knew we got her. Yep. And it was the delayed reaction that made me even happier. Thank you. We're facing Plasma. So it's gonna be one of the planet lieutenants. I'm going to take a Salic Berry. I'm not going to use it now. We're going to put it on Pidgeot. I'm going to want it later for one of the rival fights so we can outspeed Rayquaza. And that... Yeah. Because we can only set up no retreat once. Also, this fight is kind of why we do inverse typing. Oh, yeah, for sure. Because, like, there really weren't... Like, yeah. And then the Romans came in and said, you know what? Fuck you guys. And then the Romans looked at the Romans and said, you know what? Fuck you guys. A little bit of help from elsewhere, too. But, you know. I'm just gonna steal the item. I don't need the ferret right now. So I'll just take the big nugget. Same thing, we'll save the land. We'll save these berries for later. And then that's a hyper voice, and then we can Dire Claw the Fortress. Rare candy? How are we doing on friendship? So did you get a friendship ribbon then? Well, I want to check. Yeah, we got a friendship ribbon for it. Okay. So actually what I'm going to do, just for now, we're going to put that there, and then we're going to rare candy it. Just so I can try to get a friendship ribbon on that. Big unification in subsequent wars were after Karl the Great, 400 AD and beyond. This is an area of study you put a lot, or area of history you study a lot, Cloney? Because I'm recognizing names and rough dates, but not with this area of specificity. Final throw is fine. My Rev Room is going far. Rev Room, again, a lot of Pokemon in this game could do really well once they get their passives and stuff. It's a very enthusiastic medieval fans. Most of what I get is from my dad and then from playing Rome Total War. I'm going to take that. Cloney. Cloney. Horrible. Legend? Is that a game, a streamer? What is it? Why can't I have this Soothbell luck normally? I'm gonna keep asking it. Rare candy's going on him just to get him to max friendship. I'm not giving it food. Oh, that's kind of cool. No, I'd never heard of him. It's fun. I actually don't watch that much gaming content. I've started hanging around in Pokerogue streams again, but that's about it. Like, I'll watch tournament streams for games I play. Mostly War. I have Warhammer. I haven't really given it much of a chance. Yes, I recognize that was a Furo. Oh. It's gotten lost. Yeah. It happens. Space has Porygons potentially, right? Volcano... It's like Volcano Beach. I'd rather go to space. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything in Snowy Forest. No, Clefairy is pure fairy type. Cleffa might be normal fairy to start, but by the time it gets to Clefairy and Clefable, it's pure fairy. Also, this is going to be 4 times effective against Eternatus, which is kind of funny. So, before there was a regular... That was what? Gen 7? Reroll once. Is it? Okay, I wasn't sure on that, but I knew, like, the final prod, like, Clefable wasn't normal type. Gen 6. Oh, right. Gen 6 was X and Y, Gen 7 was Sun and Moon. Yep, you're right. I got the numbers mixed up for what they were. That's on me. I don't want Recover right now. Maybe eventually if we don't get like a Shell Bell and stuff. Okay, you now also have a friendship ribbon. Take the Soothe Bells back. That Soothe Bell will go on, let's put it on Stoutland. And then we're gonna do this. Get that wrong time. You remember the releases because you were there? Oh, okay. I could see where that would throw a lot of people off. Oops. Also, yes, I'm candy farming while I do this. That's why I keep switching around. Because, like, why not? For me, those releases were 15 years apart. The ancient computer thingy of a Game Boy. I see how it is. Alright, she's just flexing on me with her shiny slow bro. Always candy farming. Yeah, it's not even for things I need variants for right now. This is just an investment in the future. Again, we have... stuff for it. New Oleana. Wasn't there a song, like, Mariana? I can hear it. You go down just like Bloody Mary, Mariana, Mariana. Yes, by Ghost. Yes, yep, I couldn't remember the name of it. I had to look it up there on like my other monitor, but... Screw that. Every now and then I'll get in the mood to listen to that song a lot. Right, we're in No Retreat first. No, we don't need Hyper Beam. If Hyper Beam had its Gen 1 mechanic, I would consider it way more. Unfortunately, it does not. Who introduced you to that song? Not your favorite, but it's very... Yes, it is. I'll listen to it when I get in the mood for like that. And I can't remember the other song now. Nope, I'm blanking tonight. Just blanking. I'm a little disappointed I couldn't make it, like, I couldn't get anything good in the Snowy Forest. Because there were a couple, like, good normal types in there we could have grabbed. Nope, all I can remember is the album cover. It's all you get. And the album cover is so nondescript, it's not helpful. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It is not Nirvana, it smells like Team Spirit. All of it's eluding me. Screams Deep Purple. Deep Purple or Cream, yeah. Although I guess Cream is kind of more psychedelic than nondescript. Also, do I want... I already have a Pidgeot. I don't think I want to catch an Unfazant. Alright, so I'm actually going to have to try to get rid of that. Still candy farming. Hopefully this all adds up whenever Arceus gets its variants. Probably. Or it's a pheasant. Unfazant, yeah. I have a feeling there's a couple different word plays going on there. Also, why is Grumpig everywhere? What was that set really early on in Magic? It wasn't Unhinged. Also keep this up. Alright, RC is starting to put in some work. I mean, it has been. But funnily enough, one of Arceus's biggest issues is that it has really good stats, but it doesn't excel in anything. And for whatever reason, that just has kind of always been interesting to me. No, no, it's even farther back. Hold on, let's see if I can find it. No, it's Alright, I'm gonna keep looking, but no. I'm not 100% sure this was a completely like Wizards of the Coast thing, or if it was like next to it. Oh, levitate. I wasn't paying attention. I was still thinking about, I was still thinking about this. I remember it was older. It seemed to have, like, hand-drawn cartoon, like, cartoonish art on the booster packs. It was referenced in a Loading Ready Run video. I remember that about it. It might be one of the unsets, but none of the names sounded right. Like, honestly, like, I'm pretty sure I remember the episode, so when I go on break, I might actually look it up. Just so I can skip to the episode because they mention it. Like, skip to the end. Let's take an X speed here. Maybe it was unglued. Yeah. When we get to 120, I'm going to go on break anyway. You can't one-shot that. Huh. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, we can't continuously set up, which is why Calm Mind might be the play. At least we can use that multiple times. And we've gotten a... Alright, levitate. We've gotten a couple Carbos. Alright. Mega Bracelet into immediate Mega Pidgeot. I don't know. In the video, I don't think they actually showed any of the cards. Just the pack. It's not what I've had the fortune of playing with, like, myself in real life. I know I'm being supremely unhelpful. It's a puzzle, yeah. Again, we get to 120, I'm gonna go figure it out, because it's bothering me now. Oh, it's so nice when Hyper Voice hits both of them. It's also, yeah. It wasn't spam. You're fine, man. Go lurk. Alright, man. Thanks for sticking around today. What'd you hit me with? Inferno Parade. Wait, I can just Terra. Yeah. Cool. Alright, I am going to take a quick break. Thanks for hanging out so far today, guys. I'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll continue this run. Alrighty, welcome back, everyone. Also, Cloney, it was unhinged. But let's continue this run. I'm gonna save the Pitaya Berry. We're actually gonna keep this in just in case Crustle has sturdy. It didn't, but that's fine. I'll go back with this. Again, the rare candies are just so we can, fuck. Yeah. No, my Sooth Bell, you bastard! What are you doing? You took my Sooth Bell! What type of monster are you? It wasn't from Arceus, but still. Just wrong. Air Cutter might be better over Air Slash. Air Cutter is a spread move. I'll keep Air Slash. Keep saving our berries on things. I'm going to do this. Hopefully we're good now. Energy Ball being 4 times effective is kind of funny. Alright, we do have a decent amount of money, so I'll do this. Yeah, sturdy. think I just want to get this over with. Like, get out of this loop. The Stoutland's putting in a surprising amount of support work for us. Alright, that's kind of big. That might be the run right there. Yeah, getting that sludge event is huge. Funnily enough, I think that means I won't take Calm Mind. Because, like, the defense and special defense, or, like, the defense boost from, No Retreat gets a little more value now that we have healing for it. Yeah, being able to use... I'm thinking. Because, again, being able to use Calm Mind multiple times is very nice. Oh, you lived. See, like, that right there would be a benefit of having Calm Mind instead. I still want to try to get back to Snowy Forest. Just please don't be hail again. Alright, snow I can work with. I'm going to take the X special attack before 145. I think we're on a good road now, at least through the 140s. Take that just in case. Ooh. Night Days is not a fun thing for him to have for us. I hope he does not have that later. Yeah, that's a giant pain. Just the accuracy drop. Kind of hoping we have like a trainer or a mystery event right after, or a mystery event right after this. Hey, King's Rock. Take the Soul Dew. Citrus Berry? No. Alright. I'll start trying to do double battles again then. We need candies for that, just for whatever gets its variants, so even though I'm definitely not going to use it, there was that option. Can you learn Hurricane? Did I pass over that? Take a Heat Wave, though. Yeah, this is definitely the way to do mono normal, is to do it with inverse typing. So I don't see us having much of an issue with finishing off mono normal now. If I really dedicated like a full day to it, I'm pretty sure I could get them all done completely. Frickin' Snowcloak. Yeah, I'll do this. I think I am going to do Calm Mind before the 195 fight. I could have actually taken that Stantler. Hold up. Would that have been a better choice? And we need the normal ribbon on all of these, I'm pretty sure. So, alright. I'm not going to worry about it. But something I should have at least thought about instead of just autopiloting through. Also, while I'm here... You have the friendship ribbon. You do not have the friendship ribbon. Okay. Neither do you? Okay. Let's work on those then. Let's do Ankalone first. What I'm going to do for that is we're going to take the Soothe Bell, put it there. We don't have any major fights coming up where Dire Hit would be something we would want. We'll take the X speed though, just to be safe. Yeah, I'm hoping, like, once they get to max friendship, they just keep the ribbon. Even if they, like, get knocked out or something. Yep, there we go. Astro Barrage? You have a good hunch you're getting Hoopa? Alright. Is that one you're missing, Josh? Or are you talking about, like, as a starter for one of your runs? Alright. I'm going to try to catch this Ursaluna. Yeah, I can take that. For the friendship ribbon stat, hold on, let me look at this real quick. It's all of them. So you have it now. And then does... Lechonk has it too. Okay. So like for Mega Pidgeot... None of you have it. Okay. So I'm trying to make sure we can get to 100% in that stat. I want to make sure I know the requirements. Well, we'll see if Cyrus is as much of an issue as you predicted, Josh. I hope he's not. I hope he's easier. That'd be nice. But what I'm going to do, actually... Here it is. Okay. Glad I did not have no retreat. Alright, that should be fine. I think that'll be plenty for us. Okay, Calm Mind was the right choice, because there's no way we were one-shotting that Palkia with no retreat. Oh, man. I'll just use Arceus. Extra Sooth Bells are nice. You had it, right? Yes. You had it. You do not. Okay. Gonna make sure I can just keep swapping between them then. Rare Candy's gonna help with all of it. Hi, Calyrex. Oh, I'm gonna have to use Meloetta at some point. Yeah, we're pretty much there. We have just a little bit more to go, but we'll be alright. But again, this is only the start out of... Like, this is only 6 of them out of 138 Pokemon. Jungle can give us Slacking? Oh, it can give us a lot. Let's go Jungle. It would probably stick with the Ursaluna, but I'm not opposed to something else. Especially if they're harder to fit on a starter team. There's Fog. There's Fog. Damn it. Man. Fog sucks. So many 2 cannons. Frickin' Picky Peck took me like 275 eggs to get its rare egg move when I was grinding for it. Threw me off so much. I still have like a little bit of a hatred in my heart for that Pokemon because of that. I mean, I'll do this. We have the money for it. Okay, that's fine. Alright, one of those was useful. Slugma doesn't have variants yet. Oh. I'm like, why did that hurt so much? And I'm like, right, inverse typing. Work against us too. Okay, they have a ways to go, actually. Make sure I'm speeding this up a little bit how I can. So 200 Arceus candies is, I think, 40 eggs. Whenever it gets its variants. It's not great, but it's at least a head start. I mean, even the 1600, 1700 Pidgey egg or Pidgey candies we have is only like 120 eggs or so. Drop my speed, you bastard. Still faster than Camerupt, though. Yeah, I might move multi-lens onto Arceus for the Poppy fight. Just because steel types can have a lot of sturdies, and I'd rather not deal with it. Yeah, I'm going to do that now. Also going to do Elixir and take an X speed. Yo, what's going on, Hazel? Welcome on in. How you doing? Yeah, how you doing today? We're doing one of our first challenge runs. One more Calm Mind, we should be good? Yeah. What do you mean your Steelix doesn't have sturdy? Okay, that does, though. I'm like, if I transfer multi-lens over and none of the Steel-type Elite Four members' Pokemon have sturdy, I'm going to be sad. Take a lure here. I check the Mega Pidgey out real quick. Okay, it's almost at max friendship. We'll do this. Yeah, what are you up to today, Hazel? Okay. Earth Power's gonna be our friend here against Larry, the cable guy. Yeah, I don't think either one of them is going to be an issue. Kind of once we got the sludge event, I think it was kind of over. And I'm fine with that. Like, alright, Clanging Scales is fine. Yep. 2 should be fine. I'm kind of glad that KO'd. I don't know why. Baxcalibur scares me. Alright, there's a sturdy. Okay, that might have maxed out. Oops, I didn't even know what I just pet. I did get Gita. Look at you, Josh. I may have maxed out Pidgey. Oh, so close. Okay. Oh, you have that. Okay. We have to set up on something else. You're fine. I don't want to pop a berry if I can help it, so +3 will hopefully be enough. Okay. Oh no, we did run out of power points. Okay. We're still fine. Right, note to self, make sure we take all the berries from Pidgeot and put them on this guy. Right, we're gonna have to do some work on that Ursaluna set too. Take the X special attack. And I have to remember I actually have to fight Eternatus. I can't Master Ball it like I usually do. Are there any normal type Paradox Mons? No, I didn't think so, but I'm like, wait. Maybe I'm just dumb and I'm forgetting something? I'll go ahead and take this. We don't really need to swap it out. Alright, let's go ahead and do this real quick. We have a decent amount of money. Attack stat. Charm is attack stat. I think I'm gonna go Thrash. We already have an X special attack up? Yeah. Please don't have Night Days again. Fuck. That's such a pain for us. That would be one reason why. Oh, multi-lens coming in clutch. Okay, I think we're okay. I'll take a Soul Dew. I actually have to think about not rare candying things this time, though. All right, that's 199. I think I am going to take the multi-lens back from you. Because Silvally can get multiple, like, it has, Dire Claw, is what I'm trying to say. I was going to +6. Yeah, this is fine. Are you at max friendship yet? No. There we go. Mono, normal, and inverse typing done with 6 Pokemon. So what I'm actually going to do now, we're going to export this. I'm mostly interested in the friendship stat here. See if it counts every stage of the evolution that we got. Because it should go up by, like, either probably like 4 or 5, all the way up to, like, maybe 12. All right, went up by 8. I think. Mono normal didn't change at all? What did I do wrong? Does inverse typing get rid of that? Inverse typing might get rid of it. Oh. Do I have ribbons on them? So inverse, so we got the inverse ones, but not the monotype, mononormal. That's too bad. That's a little disappointing. I wonder if that's just inverse stuff. That is going to make mononormal a lot harder. I would definitely say that. I will say that. Okay. Yeah. We still got some friendship ones done, though. I did want to check. So I'm looking for Pidgey. How blind am I? Just do it the way I know how, then. So you have friendship. You have okay, so everything along the line gets friendship. That's really good to know, though. Although it looks like for this classic one right here, which is this is bar half filled. For whatever reason, my spreadsheet doesn't have all of them. Let me see why real quick. So I'm looking for... We're not doing another run tonight. Full dex checklist. We're not going to worry about this. We already have max IVs on everything. We already have these. I do want to see the hatched count. So. Take this and we're going to hide it. Egg move attributes to here and hide it. Abilities we don't need. Passives. Value reduction. Classic wins we don't need. And then a lot of this we don't need. Actually, let's hold up with the class. No. We're going to go to here. Title this. All right, so This doesn't have just standard... It starts at mono normal, so let's do this real quick. Let's hide this. And then so we already have the natures for everything. What does Sentry... Hey, Messi. Sorry, I was dealing with my spreadsheet. They are a really, really good support mon. That's what Sentret does. So if you go in, I find a little guy. Boop-a-doop-de-doo. Yeah, they're not a solo carry. Alright, where is he? I'm in Gen 1, sorry, I thought it was in normal. There he is. No, it's not. I don't even use them for Baton Pass. Fake Out and Nuzzle are both great. I mean, you can use them as a Baton Passer as well. But Fake Out and Nuzzle are both great as in, like, the second slot. And then you get access to Helping Hand, which is an insane move for your, like, primary Pokemon that hopefully has a spread move. That's really good. Follow Me can redirect, especially during, like, the Eternatus fight. Baton Pass can work as well. And then it also gets Pickup, which is absolutely outstanding for runs. Yeah, no, don't ignore Helping Hand. It's really, really nice. So you can do, like, Follow Me if your main Pokemon wants to, like, use a setup move, and then the next turn, if Sentret's still alive, you can Helping Hand. Or you can just hit, like, Helping Hand and Fiery Wrath or Hyper Voice or any sort of spread move you have. Yeah, it's a support Pokemon, and tied for the cheapest pickup Pokemon in the game. You can do some other stuff if you wanted to try to sweep. Because... yeah. I was thinking of Watchog as well, but yeah. It's got its use. Not the best normal type, but it's definitely not useless. Nothing in this game is useless. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to figure out why I'm missing some mons that need classic wins. I guess this is it. Pachirisu has 438 classic wins. Amazing. Then why don't these have a ribbon? I'll have to look into this a little bit. So you're missing a lot of egg. I mean, that makes sense. I'm guessing a pretty small amount of the community has like all of the egg moves. So that's certainly nothing to worry about. Unfortunately, you're kind of catching me right near the end of the stream. We just finished up a mono normal and inverse typing challenge run. It only gave us the ribbon for inverse challenge though, which kind of sucks. But we picked up some more for friendship along the way too. What I was looking at is like, why do we not have everything for classic ribbons? I mean, but you can pause it and leave as well, which is really nice. But if you're talking about on stream, if I'm just putting, like, if I'm farming candies, I can get a classic run done in about an hour. But that's not what we're working on tonight, and there's also some other stuff I want to do. But yeah, if I'm, like, locked in, I can get a classic run done in about an hour. I don't think I have good uses, like, examples of that in here. I think a lot of these, yeah, like this one right here. This was a 56-minute run. Yeah, some of these have AFK times in them too. But yeah, so like right around the 110 mark usually. I mean, I don't make money off this game, like playing this game, but I think I have the most playtime in the community. And I think I'm currently 4th in Shiny Collection. 3rd or 4th. I'm actively trying to 100% the game, which is why I have this spreadsheet. Oh, sorry about my phone. I should plug that in. I'm muting my phone as well. Yeah, I play this game too much. It is my main game. I'm starting to diversify my content a little bit, but this is definitely my main game. I shiny hunt Monday nights. I'm going to start doing challenge runs Friday nights. Or Monday afternoons I shiny hunt. And then Sunday evenings will probably be shiny hunting too. Because I'm missing 35 of the epic shinies. And then I'll have every shiny in the game. So we're making our way through. But yeah, I am going to wrap it up there for tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the challenge runs. You've been obsessed with it for a while. There's a lot up in the air in life right now. That makes sense. Yeah. That's kind of how I feel about Claire Obscure, too. Yeah, I won't be back tomorrow. I take Saturdays off. Hopefully going to do a Rivals of Aether tournament tomorrow. And then we'll be back Sunday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you might be. Take care.